There are lessons we are warned about early in life, but somehow we believe they are meant for someone else. Story time. This is the story of a child who heard every warning and ignored every one of them. A story of pride, impatience, and regret. A story that proves one painful truth. Regret always speaks louder than advice, but only after it is too late. Her name was Amara. She was not a bad child. In fact, many people would call her smart, outspoken, confident. But beneath that confidence lived something dangerous: stubbornness. From a very young age, Amara hated being told what to do. Instructions felt like chains. Advice felt like insults. Correction felt like control. And the more someone tried to guide her, the more she pulled away. Her mother noticed it first. Every morning before school, her mother would say, "Amara, take your sweater, the weather will change." And Amara would roll her eyes. "I'm not cold, you worry too much." By afternoon, she would be shivering, but she would rather suffer in silence than admit her mother was right. Her father tried a different approach. "Listen before you decide," he would say calmly. "Experience is a teacher you don't want to ignore." Amara would nod, pretending to listen, but the moment he turned away, she did as she pleased. In her mind, obedience meant weakness, and she refused to be weak. At school, teachers complained. "She's brilliant," they said, "but she doesn't follow instructions." Group projects failed because Amara refused to cooperate. Rules were broken, not out of rebellion, but out of the belief that rules did not apply to her. Every consequence felt unfair to her. And when people warned her about the path she was walking, she laughed. "I'll figure it out on my own," she said. She always said that. As Amara grew older, her disobedience grew louder. At 16, she started coming home late, ignoring calls, ignoring messages. Her mother would sit awake at night, phone clutched in trembling hands, praying for headlights to appear in the driveway. When Amara finally walked in, her mother's voice would crack. "Do you know how worried I was?" Amara would shrug. "You're overreacting." One night, her father raised his voice for the first time. "This world does not forgive arrogance," he warned. "You cannot live like no one else matters." Amara snapped back. "You don't understand me." And with that sentence, she unknowingly built the wall that would later trap her in regret. The breaking point came at 18. Amara was offered a scholarship to a respected university, but it came with conditions: discipline, structure, rules. Her parents celebrated. They saw hope, but Amara felt insulted. "They want to control me," she said. "I won't live by someone else's rules." Against every plea, against every warning, she rejected the scholarship. Her parents were stunned. Her mother cried quietly. Her father went silent, a silence heavier than anger. "You're making a mistake," he finally said. Amara walked away. "I'll prove you wrong." Freedom tasted sweet at first. No curfews, no lectures, no rules. She moved out, chasing independence without preparation. Bills piled up. Jobs came and went. Friends disappeared when responsibility arrived. Still, she refused to ask for help. Pride is loud, but it leaves you alone. The real fall came quietly. One bad decision led to another, trusting the wrong people, ignoring red flags. One night, a choice she thought was harmless changed everything. A legal issue, a record she couldn't erase. Doors closed before she could knock. When she called home for the first time in months, her voice was small. "Dad, I need help." There was a long pause. Not because he didn't care, but because he had warned her for years. "We'll help," he said softly, "but you must listen now." For the first time, Amara had no strength left to argue. Life became harder before it became better. She moved back home, back to rules she once mocked, back to humility she once hated. Every morning felt heavy. She watched her parents age, lines on their faces she helped carve, and regret became her shadow. One evening, she overheard her mother praying, "God, thank you that she is alive, even if she had to learn the hard way." Amara froze. Alive. That word broke her because she realized something terrifying. Her parents never wanted control. They wanted protection. The regret came in waves. Regret for every ignored warning, every eye roll, every harsh word. She remembered her father's calm voice, her mother's worried eyes, and she finally understood. Love often sounds like restriction until you see what it was protecting you from. Years passed. Slowly, Amara rebuilt her life, this time with patience, this time with humility. She went back to school later than planned, worked harder than others, started over when she didn't want to, but she listened now. One day, she stood in front of a group of children sharing her story. A young girl crossed her arms and said, "I don't like being told what to do." Amara smiled sadly. "I didn't either, and it cost me years of my life." The room went quiet. She ended with words she wished she had heard differently as a child. Disobedience doesn't make you strong. Listening doesn't make you weak. Wisdom is choosing to learn before pain becomes your teacher. That night, Amara went home and hugged her parents longer than usual. No speeches, no explanations, just gratitude. Because regret teaches, but obedience saves time. And if you are listening to this right now, still arguing, still resisting, still believing you know better, remember this: some lessons are cheaper learned early, and some regrets never fully leave. Disobedience feels like freedom until consequences lock the door behind you. Thanks for watching. Kindly like, comment, and subscribe for more video.